Tim Schultz runs a hyper-local grocery store, eatery, and event center in Regina. The COVID-19 pandemic has put a damper on a lot of his in-person business, but demand for grocery deliveries through his online market, Local and Fresh, has skyrocketed. He and his staff have been working overtime to get orders out quickly, and he says he's been impressed with the community's support for shopping local.
As a small business owner myself, every order that comes through is kind of like a pat on the back and just like an encouragement, not only to us as the owners, but to our staff, that the community is just encouraging us to keep going. And I think it's that same way for every small business owner. Right now is the time to just encourage each other and to just help each other get through this.
Restaurants have been required to stop dine-in service. Most have turned to takeout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Zam Wraps had to close its shop in the mall, but it's introduced special deals to try to drum up business at its Eats location.
It's not easy and it's very hard because we don't know how much or the period for this situation, and we, as I told you, is navigating for unknown. So it's very hard, but we have to work on that on daily basis, and also we have to put more plans just to survive.
They sanitize their debit machines after each customer and are even washing the money that comes in and out of their till. Along with the food, you can get beverages right to your door. Pile of Bones Brewing Co. has set up an online portal called Sask Beer Delivery. They do up to 150 contactless deliveries a day in Regina alone. The brewery has teamed up with 14 others in the province. It's also delivering beverages from a number of distilleries, wineries, and even Good Spirit Kombucha.
With all the breweries in the province of Saskatchewan, we all have a very collaborative effort. We're all very friendly with each other, right? So it'd be kind of like seeing your neighbor go bankrupt, right? You do anything to help them, I think. So.
Still, the brewery has had to lay off half of its staff. Most of its revenue comes from selling cakes wholesale to bars and restaurants. Now they're closed. It doesn't qualify for the government subsidies because the bar opened less than a year ago. Valgerdson says the company is fighting to survive. He's even sent letters to local government and the Prime Minister's office under the Saskatchewan Craft Brewers Association, but he has yet to hear back. Music teachers have also switched to online lessons. It's not as easy to jam, but teachers say it's a good way to focus on music theory.
Music is a great stress reliever. Whenever I'm feeling angry or upset in any way, that's immediately what I go to do is play music. So it's great to still have that outlet. And I would say it's a great time to pick up an instrument because everyone's feeling pretty stressed right now. And what better time, with all this time at home. Pretty much everyone's at home right now with a bunch of time on their hands. Obviously you can binge watch some series on Netflix, but why not pick up an instrument as well and spend a little time on that? And then also the social aspect of just, even though it's through a screen, you're still being able to talk to someone. And I think that's a big part of what makes this a struggle for everyone, is that social aspect that we're missing.
So you're gonna be up in the push-up position, bringing your knees.
Gyms in the province are also going virtual. Fill-In Strength and Conditioning has teamed up with other local businesses to post free online workouts, programs, and nutrition coaching.
Working out isn't always about getting those chiseled arms and those six packs. It's often about just feeling good, honoring your body and your mental health. And so that's why we wanted to try and reach out to as many people as we can and just say, this is something you can do in your house. Don't worry, don't feel trapped. We got you. Here's a video on how to do it. And guess what? Your favorite brewery also wants to make you feel good, or your favorite coffee shop also wants to help you make you feel good.
Premier Scott Moe is expected to release details on reopening Saskatchewan later this week. He says that plan will likely start with more businesses being deemed essential. Alex Soladuca, CBC News, Regina.
3rd minute.